Hey everyone, this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions. I am bringing you back to day 7 of my 12 days of Christmas, and I gotta get rolling because it's getting close to Christmas. So, I have found myself in need of a quick grab bag, white Santa, white elephant, that kind of thing, gift, and I needed a box for it. And this is the one I came up with. I am actually gifting, you guys have seen this before, the mini album that I made, oh gosh knows how long ago, using Stampin' Up's retired cups and kettles, designer series paper, as well as the dies. So this is actually what I'm gifting away. And I need a box to fit that. So this is actually about 4 3/4 inches tall, about 1.5 inches deep, and just under 6 inches wide, to be honest with you. So I went ahead and I created a box. And this is actually the one that I came up with. And it fits perfectly. Maybe. There we go. Perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and make that with you guys again. What are we going to need? First, grab out your Simply Scored scoring tool. Sweet. All right, we got your Simply Scored scoring tool. Today, this piece here is actually mint macaroon or macaron, depending on how you guys want to pronounce it. And then we're going to be using the Fancy Frost Embossed Designer Series paper. You guys can't really see the embossing. I haven't colored it. I kind of left it plain because I liked it that way, but there we go. All right, so your piece of paper, your Emerald Envy, I'm using that this time, is 9 inches by 8 inches. And you are going to want to score at 1.5 inches oops, sorry guys, I just totally moved my scoring board on you. All the way around. Just take it 1.5 inches all around. Set that aside for just a second. Grab in your Fancy Frost Specialty Designer Series paper. Oh, I lost one of my feet. That's so sad. Okay, that's why my board is rocking. Fancy Frost Specialty Designer Series paper. It needs to be 7.5 inches by 6.5 inches. And you want this face up. So you want the embossing part up when you're doing this. Score at 3/4 inch and be very careful. It is very easy to jump your tracks. Just take that 3/4 inch, score all 4 sides. There it goes. Score, and last one. My original box has 1/2 inch. I'm hoping I like the 3/4 inch a little bit better. I didn't want to go a full inch. Sorry, I just moved the light. My bad. I was pretty sure I didn't want to go a full inch all the way around, but I thought 1/2 inch was just a little bit too small. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and fold and burnish along your score lines using a bone folder. Especially with Fancy Frost, you're definitely going to want the bone folder. Not sure why. Sorry guys, I'm going to fix my grid paper real quick. It was bubbling and I don't have a good reason why. There we go. Much flatter. Okay, I can deal with that now. As you guys can see, there's no stamping on this project. You can certainly stamp, you can certainly ink it. Your Fancy Frost is like a beautiful paper. If you ink a little bit, maybe with Emerald Envy, it'll pull out that design a little bit more. My first design that I used was more of the Starburst design. And then I really liked the leaf design with this Emerald Envy again, so I went ahead and I used the leaf again. I just think that leaf embossing is just beautiful. Alright, last score line. There we go. Alright, so we have all of our score lines folded. I'm going to do it on the Emerald Envy, and everything I do here, you're going to repeat on your Fancy Frost. So, here we go. You're going to see your 4 corners. You have the 4 squares in the 4 corners. The side that is attached to the longest square, the rectangle that's in the middle there, you want to cut up along, just so slightly along that score line. Notch in, so you're removing a small smidge of triangle. That's what you're removing. Do it on both sides. All right, now repeat. So cut up the score line, remove a smidge of a triangle. I probably removed a little bit too much there. That's okay. This just helps your box close a little bit nicer, a little bit neater, a little bit cleaner. Piece of paper is actually a little bit big for the camera range though, so sorry guys. Yeah, a little nicer, a little neater, a little cleaner, a little more professional, I guess. Like you bought it in a store instead of made it, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, keep going all the way around. Last one here. And wedge over here. Now, see all those little pieces? You don't need those. Get rid of them. We're going to do... Went off the back of my desk there. All right, we're going to do the same thing to the Fancy Frost. It's a lot harder to see these lines, so that's why I didn't do it on these lines. So we're going to use... So cut up just along that score line. And just repeat everything that we just did. It's just on a slightly smaller scale. I didn't go quite far enough with that. Okay. If you guys are looking for some really great deals, Stampin' Up! Currently has their year of end clearance going on. It is while supplies last. I know for a fact, like Candy Cane Lane is now sold out. I haven't checked today on the whole Fancy Frost thing, but I know that, you know, they try to get rid of their holiday papers pretty early. So if you guys wanted it, I would definitely head on out there, check it out. Go ahead and click in the description bar below. There will be a link to my site where you can find the tutorial for this project, as well as any of the supplies that you want to purchase there as well. Go ahead and click through to shop, and you can shop it all you want. Okay, I'm using Fast Fuse today. Tear tape also works. You want to use a strong adhesive. Snail, not a good option. Just to let you guys know, it will come apart. My prototype was originally made with snail, mostly because I was lazy and I couldn't find my Fast Fuse. Let's get that actually where it needs to be. There we go. I was lazy and I couldn't find my Fast Fuse, so I decided I was going to try it with snail. I wound up re-gluing it back together again before I met with you guys. Okay, so you're going to take your four corners. You have your cut edge here and your folded edge there. Fold, line up, stick together. So hard. There we go. Fold, line up, stick together. Fold, line up, stick together. Fold in your tab, line up your cut edge to your scored edge, stick together. There's your box lid. Let's go ahead and do it on the Emerald Envy as well. Same thing. Sorry, I bumped the light, guys. Whee! Okay, all the way around here. Last one. All right. Fold in your tab. Score line to cut edge. Same thing. Fold in your tab. Score line to cut edge. Score line to cut edge. And score line to cut edge. All right, so we have your box made. It's a beautiful box. I'm actually going to wrap this as we are talking, so I am going to take my lovely album here. As I said, it fits perfectly in there. It's beautiful in there. Ooh, I definitely think I like the larger size. All right, I'm definitely going to give you guys the option. I'll tell you guys the score line. I'm actually just going to tell you guys the score lines for the 3/4 of an inch. It's a little bit easier to work with. There we go. Now it's all in there. Perfect. Now, I think this just needs a little touch of something extra, right? So let's grab our Baker's Twine Trio Pack from our holiday catalog. Has this beautiful gold in it. Let's use that. Okay. Let's give myself plenty to tie with here. One, I'm going to wrap it around twice. And then I'm going to go here twice. So, note to self, sequins don't work. But our gold Baker's Twine from our Baker's Twine Trio Pack does work. So, snip off an end here. Okay, I'm going to double knot this because we all know how easily things come apart. I might have cut off a little too much there. Definitely cut off too much, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to tie a bow. And trim the edges. There we go. So there's my gift for my lovely white elephant exchange here. And so there we go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this project today. This is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions saying I will see you guys for day 8 of my 12 Days of Christmas. And if you guys enjoyed this project, please like it. If you would like to see more of them, please subscribe. And I hope to see you guys again. Thanks. Bye.